Have you ever noticed some people are way too happy and completely fail to see things your way? It's like nothing brings them down. It can be really annoying, especially when you're feeling super negative. You know anyone nauseatingly cheerful? Well, I do. A year ago, I was in this negative state of mind until my nauseatingly too happy parents snapped me back into reality. It's the summer of 2020. My parents decide to go for a family drive, touring British Columbia's parks, beaches, and more. I'm in the back seat, looking at my phone when my friend Jana texts. "Dude, what's your opinion on that new girl in our math class?" "Hate her." Ew, gosh. Dad pipes up, looking at me in the rearview mirror. "Maxine, congrats on great grades. Almost straight A's." "Nothing to be proud of, Dad," Mom says. "But you worked so hard." "Others worked harder, Mom." "Speaking of work, how's the job search? Any prospects?" "Oh, my last job was so stressful, I hated it." "Maxine, why are you so negative? Maxine, you can't just sit around all summer in that attitude and being lazy." How annoying. It's literally like they're ganging up on me. Ugh. Looking back at my phone, I see that Jana replied, "Dude, you just met her. Give her a chance. You hate everybody. LOL." You know that feeling, like a pit in your stomach, when you know you're wrong, but your pride won't let you admit it? Yeah. Watching my parents, basically the backs of their heads, I feel like I'm failing their expectations for me. I should say sorry. Awkward silence. Finally, Mom turns on the radio. I ponder, job versus boredom, money versus no money, how I'm failing at getting a good job, and how I'm failing at connecting with new people, and I'm at risk of losing my inner circle. Even Jana thinks I'm always negative. I decide. It is time to improve my correlations with my family and friends. It is time to get a good job. And it is time to change from always negative to positive. 6 months later, I have a job. Practicing thinking positively, I applied for jobs I thought I might like. I was attracted to the idea of helping others and of making money too. And the job I got, I don't hate. Today, I get paid to teach leadership skills. And I get paid to support others in teaching those same leadership skills. And I don't feel like I'm failing my parents' expectations for me anymore. Just the other day, my dad said, "Maxine, you seem happier. I'm so proud of you." And early in my workplace orientation, they asked us to set a goal because leaders set goals, right? But remember, I already had a goal. Grow to become more positive. They asked, why? To improve correlations and job successes. And fast forward several months later, I'm the host of an online Zoom meeting. Imagine 40 small squares on your computer screen with youth ages 13 to 18. And I am evaluating 4 youth facilitators as they teach leadership skills. This is session 5 of 9, called Fail Forward to Success, where we teach that failure is not the end. You can learn and move forward from it. A youth facilitator in training, Jessica, opens the discussion. Share a failure, and others may have advice to help. Simple, right? Jason, about 17 with spiky hair and black hoodie, responds. I'm pretty regretful about what have I done 2 years ago. I had just immigrated to this country. I was pretty unwise. I didn't understand joking. You think they're trying to bully. Lots of misunderstanding. It's a big part of why I got into conflict. Now, I'm trying to fix the problem. Ria, energetic, wearing her usual pigtails, says, Jason, smart that you recognize that what you did wasn't so great. With this new wisdom, you can learn from it. Yeah. And lastly, Ivan, a youth facilitator in training, with his hair combed back, responds, immigration is difficult, especially if you come here alone. I immigrated 2 years ago. I felt like an outsider in this foreign country. Don't know the people, the language. I thought I was better off alone. At first, alone felt better, but soon it didn't. My advice to you, Jason, is know that you are never alone. That is why I joined Youth Empowering Youth. I get to speak to people of different cultures and ages, and communicating with them really helps me. Their words rooted me to my seat. I am awed how Jason can share such a difficult experience. Awed how Ria and Ivan can connect with Jason and give such authentic responses. Awed how I'm in this safe place where people can share and listen to advice too. It hits me. I've failed forward. So this is what it's like to think positively. Not once did a negative thought enter my head. Such a big step from my initial attitudes. Remember my day in the car texting Jana? Back then, my first reaction was to dislike someone new. Now, I feel like I'm more open-minded and that my core group of friends is growing. That girl who I said I hated, we talk sometimes, and I genuinely like her. I'm helping build healthy relationships and building more myself. I'm enjoying my job. I'm making progress, failing forward to my success. And looking back, I can see the steps it took for me to get here. And because of my job, I can see the steps other youth can take to overcome their failures too. Common failures are things in work, school, relationships. Like when you're in any new situation and you fail to understand how people will react to certain things. But the great news is that failure does not determine your future. You can fail forward. The first step is awareness. Going back to the day in my car, I recognized how my negative outlook was damaging my relationships and my job prospects. Then you set a goal. You saw how Ivan set the goal to overcome feeling alone and to work on friendships. You saw how I set the goal to grow to be more positive. Then you find your safe place. You saw how me, Jessica, Jason, Ivan, and Ria found a safe place where we can share our thoughts and feel validated. For example, if you're failing a subject, your safe place could be a tutor or even some trusted friends to help you. If you're failing in your relationships, your safe place could be a counselor, your family, a community. Find your safe place. And lastly, understand that no one is perfect and that you are never alone. I still fight the common urge to be negative from time to time. Just the other day, I saw what my friend was wearing. I thought, boy, that's ugly. But I had to remind myself of my journey and of my steps, awareness, and my goal. I shouldn't let this negativity rule me. So I said to myself, hey, Maxine, be positive. And I can look to the people around me, my friends, my family, my community, even the people in that meeting, to help me along in my journey. And every attempt takes you closer to the goal that you desire to achieve. So, I challenge you to remember the steps and fail forward to your success.